Hello and namaste. This is Shruti Dwivedi. You're either watching my Facebook, my YouTube, or my Instagram channel. It's always so great to connect with you. I hope you liked many of my videos, and the one that really people loved was the ways to be happy, how to get happy on a bad day. But do you realize that there are chemicals in our body that keep us happy? And how do we keep ourselves happy, and how do these chemicals function for us without having to take supplements from them through our actions? That's what I'm going to talk about today. But before I talk about, I am Shruti Dwivedi. I'm a motivator, I'm a motivational coach, I'm a life coach, I am a tarot card reader, I've done many TV shows, I'm an astrologer, I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm a clairvoyant, I run a PR firm. I don many hats, and one of them is to keep you happy. So today we are talking about the happiness factor, and see, to keep you happy, I'm all dressed up also today, just so that my tribe is always vibing high. Happiness chemicals, that is what I'm going to call about. Happiness chemicals and how to hack them is this video about. But before I go ahead, I would like to tell you I am Shruti Dwivedi on YouTube. In case you haven't followed me, please press the bell icon and subscribe to my channel Shruti Dwivedi Astrologer. That's me on YouTube. On Facebook, I am by the name of Shruti Dwivedi. On Twitter, I am by the name of Shruti Dwivedi. And on Instagram, I am by the name of Shruti Dwivedi Official. So today, we are going to talk about happiness chemicals and how to hack them. The first and the foremost very important chemical, which is the reward chemical in our brain, is the dopamine. How do you hack it? Dopamine is secreted when you feel rewarded for, when you think you're being recognized for, when you think you like really doing well in life. So how do you manage your dopamine levels? Through your actions. Is when you complete a task, when you do a task from end to end, that is, you don't leave it in between, you complete a task. Maybe it could be like cooking, you do the end-to-end thing. Maybe it could be going to the gym. Maybe a task like a 10,000 steps. Maybe a challenge that you've picked up, you finish it. That's something. Another thing, how to hack dopamine, is self-care activities. As I said, taking care of yourself is the most important thing that you could do to yourself, because you are you and you are worthy, you are precious, there's nobody another like you. So in order to keep yourself motivated and high, take good care of yourself, even if that means spending a lot of me time, listening to music, reading quotes, inspiring stories, self-care activities like even going to a spa, gym, your healthcare checkups, including supplements in your diet, going for a detox food diet, all that really helps. So anything that keeps you happy, that is self-care, increases your dopamine levels. Eating food also. So sometimes when you skip meals, like people like us who are forever perennially on a diet, if you skip meal, you will realize that you end up feeling low about yourself. So the first thing when you go to a medical professional would ask you, have you eaten something? And that's when they understand how your dopamine levels are functioning. If you're not eating on time, eating properly, eating healthy, eating nutritious food, it always impacts your mood swings. So remember, if you're having a mood swing, eat something you like. Pamper yourself. That's also self-care activity and eating food. Celebrating little wins. The fourth hack is you have to celebrate little wins. Like even if it's like you've done 1 week of regular gymming, 1 week of completing your work on time, you've been appreciated for your work, or you were handling a project which was very difficult and you could finish it on time. So those are small wins in life. Those small wins are really important. As you celebrate them, you're self-recognizing yourself. And when you self-recognize yourself, your dopamine levels are high. Now we'll go to the second chemical. What is it? The second chemical, as I say, is the love hormone. Yeah, the love hormone, what is it? It is oxytocin. Oxytocin is usually released when you're in love. When it could be like when you hug a baby. That's how you hack it. You feel loved. You feel like giving more love. When you hug a baby is when you feel so complete. You feel there's something more to life. When you play with the dog, that also releases oxytocin. Holding hand of someone you love, maybe, even on a day that's not working well, if you have a great relationship, hold hands with them. It really works well. Do that, try that. It really works well for everybody. That's what people do. In yesteryears, they used to go watch movies, hold hands together. That released oxytocin. That's the love hormone. It's very important to have that hormone in your life. Hugging your family. Give as many hugs as you can to your children. They always feel accomplished. They always feel good about themselves. So keep doing that. Give compliments to people. Yeah. I receive a lot of compliments, and earlier I wasn't great with accepting compliments and I used to feel very shy, but I overcame this because I learned how to accept compliments. So you also need to learn the art of giving a compliment to people. Maybe you're looking nice, you're a good human being, something that makes the other person's day complete. That works wonders. So now we have learned how to hack two chemicals, dopamine and oxytocin. Dopamine, the reward chemical, and oxytocin, the love hormone. Now I'm going to talk about serotonin. Serotonin is equally important. I have low serotonin levels and I know what it does. Serotonin, the lack of it causes mood swings. People who meditate a lot, people who are doing chantings regularly have lower serotonin levels, and that's why sometimes they're put on serotonin drugs. It's the mood stabilizer. But when you meditate on a better state, on a higher vibration, your serotonin levels are high. When you run, you feel accomplished. That's also when it balances your serotonin level. So that's what happens. Some people, when they have a mood swing, they'd rather prefer go in a nature walk, and that really peps it up. Why? Because it helps in hacking the serotonin level through the brain. So try doing that. That really works wonders. Then sun exposure also increases serotonin level, provided you're not allergic to the sun. If you're not allergic to the sun, go ahead and take a walk in the sun, or even for 5 minutes in the sun. It really peps you up. Another thing is walking in the nature, as I said. It really works well. Some people I know, they've made a routine to run in the forest around them. This really works well. It increases the serotonin level because there's nothing better than being close to nature. As much as you don't like all the man-made stuff, as much as you don't like, telling yourself what to do, but if you insist on sitting with the nature or being around nature, it really helps well. The other thing that helps serotonin is swimming. I always prefer to swim when I have a mood swing. It really works well. Why? Because water eases you. Water takes away all the negativity. It washes off all the emotions. Water is a very good absorbing agent, and life has come out from water. So if you realize, your life has evolved from water. So that works well. So swim and activity is something that would really work well for you, and try swimming as much as you can when you have a mood swing. Cycling is another thing. So I'll tell you how this functions. Your mood goes high when you accomplish something. Walking, running, swimming, cycling are ways of feeling accomplished. So once you start feeling accomplished, your serotonin, your dopamine, your oxytocin levels are high. So basically, we are targeting all these three chemicals. So now you know how to hack dopamine levels, you know how to hack oxytocin level, and now you've learned how to hack the serotonin levels regularly. Say for example, if you have a mood swing, naturally your serotonin levels are low and how to go about it. Now we'll come to the fourth chemical, which is the endorphin. Endorphins are basically the painkillers. So laughter exercise. I think around the 2000s, there were many laughter clubs that opened in different parts of the country, where the elderly went for morning walks and they exercised and they practiced laughter as a therapy. It is very therapeutic. Try laughing as much as you can. Laughter, as they say, is the best therapy. Laughter is the best medicine. So in order to be, around a therapy for yourself, try laughing as much as you can. You could read some jokes, you could watch a comedy movie, you could chill out with friends and find something or the other to laugh about. Essential oils are very, very important. Oils like lavender de-stress you. Vanilla, I feel works more on the love hormone, oxytocin. It's a very lovey smell. I would say lemongrass is a mood refresher. Another essential oil is the citrus oil, like an orange oil. It refreshes. Any fruity smell is very, very refreshing. Floral smells, like I like the kacha gulab. It's the rose essence. It's like a milder tone of the essence of rose. It's very nice. So you could use these essential oils to increase your endorphins. Probably light a tea light, and in a diffuser you could use all these essential oils. Works well. Watch a comedy movie, as I said. Also, dark chocolate helps you hack the endorphins. If you have, say, somewhere, I have read, I'm a patient of migraine, so earlier when I was young, I'd read if you have migraine attacks, you could use a little chocolate on your palate and keep sucking it till it dissolves. It's a painkiller, works well. Try doing it. Exercising, as I said, so earlier we spoke about jogging, swimming, running, being out in the nature, but exercising typically could be a freehand exercise, could be Pilates, could be gymming, could be Zumba, anything that you like that makes all your muscles release all the energy that is blocked in them. So say, for example, when you're touching your 30s, late 30s, you might have stiff shoulders. All this really needs to be in a better place, sorted out, and you should feel good about your body. So exercise regularly. It really works well. So now I've told you the 4 ways of hacking the chemicals, basically happiness chemicals. And if you like this video, I would want you to share. I would come up with more astrology tips. I would come up with more Mavastu, Hastrekha palmistry also. But I really like to make people keep happy. So I hope you like this video, and it's always great to connect with you. Thank you so much for watching it, and you have a splendid day ahead, and keep happy.